If you're a new streamer and you've only ever
With flexible royalty-free plans, mix and match your assets. Try free for 30 days with Adobe Stock.
At the heart of every Buick SUV is you. Get 0.9% APR on this Buick Envision. Plus, current eligible non-GM owners get $3,500 purchase allowance, plus no monthly payments for 90 days.
Destiny call.
Ooh, hello everyone. Welcome back. I'm back. Welcome, welcome.
Okay, what's going on today? There's a few news, I guess, that I need to like go through in the beginning before we, I guess, continue with the rest of the day. Okay. The first, I guess, line of thought that comes to my head is, hey, you're like a little bit earlier than 3 o'clock. I was gonna start at 2, but then I had to quickly print something out. But I'm early. Why is that? There's two reasons for that. Number one, which I talked about a couple days ago on the last stream that I did, was that my I feel like I've been taking, I mean, I don't know if the term breaks is a good term to use because I feel like things have been a bit messy due to like me having to go to like, the hospital or whatever and stuff like that. But there has been a lot of like, I guess, there hasn't been a lot of consistency, which used to be a thing. And I kind of lost that recently this month. That's one reason why. It's sort of to make up for the fact that yesterday I didn't go live. Although, to be fair, Sundays I usually don't go live, I think. Um, because, everyone's off, and it's kind of just a day that I can sort of hang out with others and not really do much. That's basically the reason why. No other major reason. Luckily, it wasn't like anything bad for like getting off or whatever. It was just a nice little bit of rest bite, however you say it. Now, the second reason why I'm a bit earlier today, which is a bit more major, is because I have to end the stream around 6, maybe even earlier than 6. And the reason for that is I have to go take someone to the airport around, well, we're leaving like around 6. So we could get there a bit earlier, obviously. But yeah, that is the major reason why I'm here early. Because if I started at 3, then I maybe would have streamed for like 2 hours. Maybe, yeah, about like a few 2 hours and a bit. And then I'd have to go. So I thought, let me start like maybe an hour earlier. So I could stream for a bit longer. Um, but yeah, most likely we're not going to be able to play any games today. Just because, the games are kind of just like something to do at the end. And because it is at the end and I can end stream whenever I want at that point, um, gaming could either be like 30 minutes or it could be like an hour or more. So probably no games today. Because, when the time that I leave is probably going to be the time that I have to go. Okay. So today we're gonna work more on the hair, specifically the back of the hair, now that the front is pretty much done. Of course, I talked about last time how there's a few bits and bobs that I sort of want to edit, to sort of make things look better on the face. One thing that I was gonna do, or something that I was doing yesterday, sorry, because I kind of forgot that yesterday was Saturday, or Sunday, sorry. So I didn't realize that, everyone was going to be free. So I thought I'm gonna stream yesterday, which is also why I kind of wanted to start early, because yesterday I was kind of in the mood to stream. But then I was kind of like, ooh, I can't really stream right now. But anyway, like I was saying, sorry. What I was doing yesterday was editing the body a bit. It's looking a lot more like round. I shaped the back a bit just so it kind of like has a bit more of a bend. I'm trying to get like the hips to sort of go out to like this area a little bit, because you'd expect this piece of clothing, I believe, to sort of rest on the body, like hug it. pretty decently. But obviously, like the reference isn't perfect, so as long as it looks good and proportional, and from a glance, it looks like this would make sense as a body part, then it's fine with me. But yeah, that's what I was doing yesterday. I was sort of pulling some points around, relaxing some points here and there. I think I have to do like a bit of tuning here. Shoot. But yeah, this is like one of those projects that I've been doing kind of like... Okay, what the hell? That's supposed to be connected. I can't believe I didn't... What? The original one doesn't have those connected. That's weird. Oh, shit. Okay, well that definitely changes things, I think. Oop. But yeah, this is like one of the side things that I said I was going to work on. Making the body less, like, I guess, rectangular and more round. Just sort of make it look better. I'm still working on it. Obviously, it's not like 100% perfect. There's definitely like a few more points here that I sort of need to play around with and stuff. But yeah, you can see the difference if I show you. I made a copy of it. So this is the body that I'm working on. I'm basically just fixing that bit there. I think I'm almost done. I just have to like go through it a little bit more. And this is the original body, which as you can see is very, especially from the side view, it's very cubed. Once I'm done with the body though, with this like newer body that's a lot more round, I have to go back and I have to fix the dress and the witch outfit, because obviously like if I use this new body and I show off the witch outfit, as you can see, some parts of it, you know, come out a bit more. Some parts, obviously, like here, don't hug the body enough. And overall, because I was using a bit of like a shrink wrap method when it came to making the clothing, the witch outfit as well as the dress have the same issue where they both look very cubic, because they're following the shape of the original body, which again was very what's it called again? I don't know. Yeah, very rectangular in shape. So there's a lot I have to fix, especially this back part here, because I moved the back bit in more, so I have to like push this in, as well as I have to edit this what's it called again? Like waist jewelry, the matches. So there's a bit of changes I have to do. I think I'll try to do those on stream, because obviously like I'm trying to show my progress on stream. I just felt like this body bit that I'm currently doing is kind of just like, I don't know, just like I could be working on something else, which I'm going to be doing right now. I could be working on the hair, and that's what I'm doing. So yeah, in a way I did this just to, I guess, to explain to people who like do care about me doing everything on stream. Um, you know, I moved some points in. I used relax specifically with like multiple iterations, like 10 iterations multiple times. I think I went into like sculpt mode and sort of tried to sort of sculpt out like some of the area, like in these corners, basically where I guess the rectangular look would come from. Sculpt these out and sort of fix them a bit in edit mode, so that it gives a bit more of a, I don't know, yeah, just like I want to say circular, but I don't think that's like the right word to use. It flows a lot better, I think, and overall it comes out looking, I think, a lot better. So yeah, that's it. But yeah, I'm be using this body for now. It doesn't really matter. I just because the clothing matches his body, I'm just gonna use it now, so I don't have to see all the like errors and the things I have to fix. But anyway, enough about random shit. I'm working on the hair. Yeah. So like I talked about, and I think I wrote it down here. Side bangs, bring them down. I did do that last time, kind of, because, I was talking to someone, so instead of, like, going off to game, um, I kind of played the game in the background while I worked and talked. Because, I feel like sometimes people come in when I'm, like, ending, or I stop doing something, and I feel like I have to sort of backtrack myself a little bit so that, I don't know. I don't even have to do that, to be honest. But, that's kind of how I just handle things, I guess. Especially at that point, because it's like I'm switching from Blender to gaming, and it's kind of like, well, you kind of came in here for the Blender, I assume. You didn't come in here to see me just like basically sit around and watch like a game basically auto itself to the end. So I stick around a bit to sort of get people's money's worth, I guess, even though you spend no money. Um, so yeah, I did do this a little bit. I feel like I might need to go lower, maybe. Obviously, an issue with that is the fact that there's like this loop here that like isn't going lower either. And I think if I try to go into like sculpt mode and I go into like this relax and I try to like relax this. Oh, it is pulling it down. Okay, that's good. I was afraid that I was gonna push it up, TBH, which is kind of why I didn't want to use this brush anymore because I felt like it was moving the points down. Or I mean moving the points up, which is not what I wanted. So yeah, I feel like I might have to move the bangs a bit lower. And I might have to like, make it flow down so it kind of like curves down like that. Same on the other side, obviously, on both sides. It needs this. Just so that, just so it covers up more of this face. I feel like this part of the face isn't really covered very well. And in the references, this part here would kind of be covered by the side bang. But because I went with like the reference that makes the side bang look really small and not very like big. Also, I feel like if that side bang was big, like this big, I feel like it'd be way too big. So I think I took the well, I think I took the right route when I decided on like which one I was gonna follow. Because I think yeah, keeping this small looks good. I think. But it also presents me with a bunch of problems like having to add more little bangs to cover up the side of the head. So there's pros and cons to every little choice that I make. And right now, I say I'm pretty happy with the choices that I've made. Anyway. So yeah, I'll do that later. That is like something that I have to fix. And because it is kind of like a fixed thing, I'm not going to do it now, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Another issue that I might need to fix before I start the back, or maybe starting the back would sort of help me see if it's like good or bad, but it's the fact that this part of the hair goes up too high. I think it should start tapering like way earlier and kind of follow the line that it's sort of having here with the shading a bit. I feel like it goes up too much and it makes her like already, I feel like, large forehead look even bigger. Because there's like way more, there's like this much more of the forehead, like that doesn't make any sense. I feel like it needs to taper immediately from the bangs. Like from here, it starts to immediately taper over. To match more of like the image, because I feel like the image kind of, I think the scalp matches the image, but I feel like I'm gonna bring the hair in a little bit closer to the scalp, so it looks, I don't know, better. But overall, I feel like she's coming out really good. Just like looking at her, the shader is really nice. I feel like, not that like I did much of anything. I just basically used a very simple, diffuse into RGB. This color ramp controls like the effects of the shadow. Um, this one, I believe, is basically like the color of the shadow, because it's like a bit of a darker, or I mean grayer color. So whatever color gets pumped into here basically gets grayed out. Yeah, then it's run through an emission shader, which I guess gives it a bit more of a shine to it. And then it's pumped out. So yeah, relatively simple, although it works, I think. So I'm glad. So yeah. Alright, so there's a few bits and bobs that come with the way the hair works, at least in the back, that I need to sort of be mindful of. Number one is this reference here. As you can see from this reference, you could see the fact that like the bangs and like this part of the hair here, you could see it, like it's for some reason very big. But you could see like where the connection ends and where like the back part of the hair spikes start. And so if you look at the connection here, you know, you would think it'd like go, it would continue. I don't know. I need to like, I'm still trying to figure out how I'm gonna connect this, because it's just like a mess of spikes. So I need to like figure out how to like retopologize this. I already have the front side pretty much done. I wonder if the um major amounts of like vertices that I'm using for the front side, if that's gonna like help with, you know, retopologizing the back side. Obviously I'm not gonna know until I start. And so yeah, let's start. I guess. Oh wait, am I missing some of the hair? I feel like I am. Like there's just like a big part here that I'm missing, I think. Or maybe, top of the hair. That's not it. Okay, wait, that's there. Got bottom back hair, cone shape. Oh wait, that's the cone shape. Oh no, I think it's fine actually. The reason why this part is just like empty is because it's supposed to be like flat until we start hitting like obviously like the coney bits. The only reason I say that is because like this cone bit over here is already getting hit. Wonder if I should move it back. It's hitting the side of the hair pretty heavily, I think. I could even like move this down to try to cover up a bit. Yeah, because from this side view here, it seems like the side bang basically like hovers over the back of the hair. So I can't like really like connect. That's why I didn't like the fact that it was touching, because then it meant that I had to like basically continue from like the side bang here to like the rest of the back of the hair. And that wouldn't have made any sense. At least in terms of the reference. But yeah, I guess I can talk about some updates that have been happening. Wait, when did this happen? Oh, not that long. Sorry. The weight is finally over. I have in fact gotten Helldivers 2, and I played it a bit yesterday. And my honest assessment is that it's pretty fun. TBH. I don't have anyone to play it with at the moment, which kind of does dull down the sort of fun factor a bit. Especially because I wouldn't mind not having anyone to play it with, at the moment, if I, um, if, I could play with, like, random people. But at the moment, matchmaking and obviously, like I've said before, the servers issues have been very bad, so you can't even connect to anyone's game. And so yeah, basically stuck having to play like solo missions by myself, and they can get pretty hard, you know. They can really kick your ass sometimes, but it's all good. I only played like a bit, um, and I think I played a bit this morning. Like I played like a round this morning. Um, and the good thing is that I connected immediately this morning. So I don't know if that's a sign that the servers are getting better or a sign that no one was playing at that time. I don't know. But I got in. I couldn't connect to anyone's game, which is a bummer. Although one thing that someone suggested that I didn't try because I forgot about it was people suggested to turn off crossplay, which at the moment I do have it on. Um, I don't know exactly what it does, but people have recommended turning off crossplay to, you know, make the matchmaking better, I think. I might try that later. I don't know if I will be able to play it tonight. But if I can't play it tonight, then I'll try it tonight and I'll let you guys know. I might also want to try playing it on stream. Obviously today I said no gaming. Because I have to go earlier today than usual. But, oh yeah, another thing I want to fix is the fact that, like, this is so bumpy. Like, you see, like, this entire bit is bumpy. I want to kind of, like, maybe, like, flatten it out a little bit. Because in certain areas, it kind of just, like, looks weird. It looks like the bangs are, like, digging into the hair. Like, right there. And that doesn't make any sense. It needs to, like, flow down. Which might also just be a problem with the fact that the top of the head kind of just, like, goes up too high, allowing it to sort of flow into itself a bit more. Might fix that issue. But anyway, like I was saying, yeah, I'll try that later. I don't know if today, I don't know if tomorrow, but yeah, I would maybe like to try it on stream. Um, it would be kind of cool to get like people, I guess, to play with. Just like random people. But yeah, I think it's so far it's been a really good game. They do have a battle pass, which I have checked out. Um, I don't really know how the battle pass works though. Like, does it end? So far, there's like no timer that sort of indicates an ending. Trying to think how to connect like the hair to these points, because my idea or sort of like my suspicion would be to sort of like almost go like the circle mesh route, where each one of those cones will have basically like a circle mesh to sort of define the, you know, because it is supposed to be kind of spiky, so like it makes sense in my head for I guess the like sort of topology of whoops of each of these cones to sort of be a bit of a circle. But then obviously there's like an issue with like, well, how do you connect this hair to the thing and also have it be a circle? And then there's like so many of these like sort of intersecting with each other that you kind of have to like, I need to figure out how I want this to flow because the hair is kind of a bit random right now, I guess. This is kind of what you would want, and then obviously you'd have to like go in and then obviously like shrink it a bit, sort of match the flow of it. Continue going until you get like the tip. Like that. And then same here. But then there's like so many bits and bobs, like this one connects to that one, these two like touch. Obviously just because they're touching in like in this way doesn't mean I have to like adhere to it too much. It's just basically something I could snap to. Pretty much is what these cones are. So if I want to add or like not do a cone, I don't have to do it, you know? But anyway, yeah, I'd like to try it on stream at some point. Obviously not today, maybe tomorrow, but at the same time, I am playing Infinite Factory, and we're like a couple levels away from finishing it. Methinks. So I would like to finish that first. Okay, wait, hold on. Let's start. Where should I start? That's the issue. Where do I start? That's what I'm struggling with right now, is like exactly where do I start? Let's just start here. But yeah, I don't know how it's gonna go. I don't know if I'm gonna play with like viewers. I don't know if that's like even possible without like adding each other. Um, Playing with random people. I don't know how that's gonna go. I haven't done it yet, obviously, like I said. Yeah, because the missions get hard. I can't do some of the missions solo. Probably like, maybe that's like me though. If like I'm still not good at the game. So it's kind of like, I can't do the mission because I'm bad. Or something, or I'm like not high enough level yet, so like I don't have a lot of like, I guess like the good loot that one would use for these kinds of levels, you know? How does that work? I think maybe that's fine actually. Either way though, I'm gonna have my fun. Regardless of whatever, you know? I'm gonna do my own thing. Whether or not, and then obviously that's that issue with the fact that like I don't know if it's gonna run well while I'm streaming as well. Because it could run like really well, and it also could run like terribly. I checked the minimum, and I think in terms of like my GPU, I'm pretty good with the minimum. But in terms of like my in terms of my CPU, I'm lacking a little bit. Not by a lot, but yeah, definitely by a little bit. By myself though, it runs really well. I have no like issues. I haven't actually check like the settings that I'm currently using right now. So I don't know if I'm like running on like dirt low settings just to like obviously, but I haven't experienced like any lag or anything like that or any sort of like weird glitching with like any of it, and it looks great. Like to me, it still looks like a like really good looking game. So as far as I know, everything's good. Everything's like sunshine and rainbows, peachy and all that. I cannot deny. The game looks good. Not that I was gonna deny it or anything. But yeah, like I said, it's been a fun game. And obviously, fun games um, have terrible server issues because everyone's trying to play it and no one can get on. But yeah, to be honest, like the thing that got me like I guess wanting to play it was the fact that there were so many like memes about the game that were just like really cool, you know? Things like um wait what? Oh, things like, um like we're losing at this end, like we need we need more people to like drop here instead of like wherever else you're dropping into. I don't know. I feel like the community just genuinely feels nice. Not that I've like obviously played in any game, so maybe that might change. Can you imagine? Community sucks actually. Everyone's mean to me. Everyone keeps on saying I suck ass, and that I have to stop throwing grenades at people or whatever. Rolls eyes. They're just mad I'm so good. But yeah, like I'm saying, so far, really good game. Oh yeah, but like I was saying, the battle pass system is very interesting because you get like these like medals, um, for like doing a mission like the first time I think in the day, depending on like obviously the difficulty. Like the easiest difficulty, you get like one medal, and like with the harder ones, you get like you could get like multiple medals by just like doing daily missions and stuff, or just like playing missions daily, which is kind of nice. Um, I did say, like I said, there is like a paid um battle pass, which I think one of the issues that I have, I guess, with the paid battle pass is that there's some guns locked behind the battle pass, and I don't know if you'll be able to get them. And that's why I said, like, I don't know if this battle pass, like, ends or anything, because, like, once it ends, like, how are you supposed to get the guns? Can you even? Luckily though, the currency that you need to get the battle pass, which I believe you need like 1,000 though, you also get through the normal free battle pass. You don't get enough though to buy it, which is fair, obviously. I think I can't remember how much you get. I think you get like 700 or something, which means like if the battle pass does go away and the rewards stay pretty much the same, then by the next battle pass you should be able to buy it. What I can see is that if you do the entirety of the free battle pass and then you do the entirety of the paid battle pass, you should be given enough like super credits as they call it to buy the next battle pass. But obviously if you use the method I just talked about where like um uh you get like 700 this battle pass, 700 the next one, you'll only be able to afford battle pass once and maybe not the next one. But yeah, I'm still very new to the game. I still don't know much of the little intricacies that comes with playing it. That's for sure. Because you need like samples to like upgrade your like ship, I think. And I think you need like I saw you need like 60 samples, which is like this green currency to upgrade some things. And I'm sitting here over like I don't even have one. Like I collect them like in the game. But every time you die, you drop it. Um, for some reason, maybe you can't like pick it up after you die. Because I tried to like go back to like where I died, obviously, to not only pick up like the machine gun that I dropped, but also like samples that I dropped. And for some reason, it's not there, or I just like never pick it up. But yeah, I don't have any like green samples like at all because I keep on like dying every time I like pick some of them up. But yeah, it's a little bit frustrating when like you're playing solo, as I'm doing right now because I can't connect to like anyone's game. Um, and you're just like, you know, trying to do a harder mission, and you can't because you keep on like spawning in and dying. Um, again, maybe that's just like an issue with me though. But yeah, when I do try it later, I don't know, today or tomorrow, without crossplay, like I said, which I think they said improves like matchmaking things. And I am able to connect to someone's game. I'll let you guys know if it's better. It would definitely be a lot more fun. Although there's still going to be like a bit of shenanigans because obviously there's like friendly fire and stuff. So you could like still end up killing like your like random ass people, which I wonder how that's going to turn out. Hopefully I don't kill anyone. But yeah, I see the hype behind it. It is really fun. I'm sure it'd be a lot more fun once the server issues have been fixed and things are running smoothly. So until then, I'm gonna continue playing solo as best as I can, doing my part. That's also like another fun thing about the game is that everyone seems to like be talking in jargon about like, oh, we're Super Earth, glory to Super Earth, democracy, liberty, putting my life down on the line for Super Earth, stuff like that. It's just like silly little fun things like that that I find enjoyable in the game. Oh wait, that's right. Hold on. I was wondering, like, I'm connecting it to the bang, so it's kind of like there isn't a lot of points that I could work with. So I was a bit confused as to why the other side I felt like I had a lot more points to work with, and that's because I extruded it at some point, like right now. But yeah, I've also been bottling. Oh god, I've been bottling the battling the robots this entire time since I like got the game. Because obviously it's just like beans about like, oh, like we don't need you guys to fight the bugs. We need to fight the robot side. We're losing on the robot side. We need more people. So I was like, okay, well I'm gonna play the robot side, obviously. That's the propaganda that got me. That's where I'm gonna like subscribe to. But they're hard. They're like so impossibly like hard sometimes. You have like those you have like the basic dudes, which like die pretty easily, and then you have like the upgrade of them, which like have I think like a jetpack or something, and they like jump around sometimes. And then you have the little, not the little, but the guys with like the chainsaws that just like run at you and just slash you to pieces if you don't like take them out before they get close. And then you have like those really big, beefy guys that like their only weakness for the most part, unless you're like carrying like a heavy, like penetrating weapon, is like their head, uh, which is just like this really small piece of their body that you got to like shoot at. Um, and then you have those like what are they called again in Star Wars? Like AT-AT or something like that. At little walker guys that you can only really kill if you shoot at them on the back because like obviously there's like a little robot operating the AT-AT on the back. And that's about what I've seen. But they're super hard. And like I like how like in the game you could like almost like feel each shot that shot at you because like your character just basically like gets thrown around sometimes with like some of like the grenades and shit that some of the robots can throw at you. But yeah, I haven't actually like killed a bug yet. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Like I've been so busy like contributing to like the robotic front basically. That I haven't actually seen a bug apart from like the tutorial. I've been versing the bots this entire time. And they're like scary because I think the bugs don't shoot back at you, or there's like very specific bugs that do, or just about every robot has like a gun, and they're all shooting at you, and they all hit you really hard. But anyway, I mean, you can kind of tell how fun I'm having with the game by just like how much I'm talking about it. You wouldn't expect someone who's not enjoying the game to talk this much about a game, you know? um, at least that's how I see it. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see like where else the game goes. I don't know much about Helldivers 1. The only thing that I know about is that, first of all, it didn't have a lot of players. I think like the max was like 7K. which explains why like the servers might be dropping, because they didn't expect that many people to sort of enjoy the game as much. Also, it was top down instead of first person, or I guess third person in a way, though you can go first person mode. So it is a very different experience. But yeah, I'm excited to you know, progress in the game, get better things. I think there's like you could summon like sentry things and mines and stuff, and I want to get to like that point because I want to invest heavy on the just like creating a bunch of like sentries, if that's even possible. I don't even know if that's like a thing in the game. But I think it'd be cool to just be like the sentry guy, where you just like pop down a bunch of sentries and just like defend an area hardcore like no one's getting in because there's like so many sentries just shooting at random people. Yeah, I mean, I don't know much about the game, but what I've seen and what I do know about it since playing it last time is that it is fun. And so I'll dive into it later, obviously. Okay, obviously things are not going to be perfect. I'm almost, it's fine. I'm almost tempted to like, you know, the part that I did finish, which is like this fun part. I'm almost tempted to like copy it and sort of make it its own object. So like if I ruin anything, from like making the back, I could just like sort of bring it back. But it's fine. I'll manage. And it's pretty easy to delete. Right now I have like just this bit here. Okay, one thing that I was thinking, like obviously how I showed with the circle, how many points do I want to be wrapped around a cone? I want it to be consistent so that I know that every cone will get like a similar treatment in a way. Maybe some not perfectly, but I'll try my best. So I want 1, 2, 3, 4, obviously the four corners. I want 5, 6, 7, 8, the other four corners. I could make it just 8 and then just hope that the subdivision surface kind of just like smooths it out, you know? So if I go off of that logic, this is 1. Wait, I don't have snapping on, might be. This is 1. This is 2. This one is 3. We'll make this one 4. Wait, what the fuck? Oh. Let's move 4 back a little bit. 3. But yeah, like I was saying, I'm excited to see where the game goes in the future. And hopefully, I'll continue, I'll still be playing it. Because I really do like single player, not single player, sorry. 5, 6, 7, 8. I really do like co-op. Wait, why is this like not? Yeah, sorry, I keep on getting distracted. I really like single player, not fuck, not single player, co-op. Um, co-op games. I think they're fun. Especially something like Health Average, where you can kind of just like hop in, um, do like whatever mission you have to do. Get your stars every day or whatever, and then boom, you could just like leave the game and be done with it for the day. You know, it has that like sort of dumb arcade fun that that is always good to have when it comes to what the fuck? Why is this? Why can't I like? I don't know. It has that sort of like I guess more like arcadey fun kind of style. Maybe it's because they're connected. I don't know. Is that good? No. Okay, no, those work. Okay, never mind. But yeah, like I said, it has been really good fun. I'm hoping it doesn't die out. I feel like I've been a part of like many, like I guess like more like PvE centered games that have sort of like kind of just like died out due to like yeah. Hopefully they have a lot of content like already kind of like planned out. Cause yeah, it's always like a shame whenever like one of these like games comes out, and I guess because like they didn't expect it to be so popular, they kind of like don't prepare to like to prepare for the future, and then it kind of just like flops. Everyone leaves. I mean that happens most of the games. It's kind of weird. I always find it weird when people go like, and it depends on the game also, but I guess like one example that I can think of was Lethal Company. Now everyone was like, game's bad now, the game sucks, and just because like it literally hasn't had an update in like in a bit, in about a month or something like that. And I don't know, people like switch up, I think, too quickly. Um, like of course it doesn't have an update. There's like one person working on it, and obviously, or at least what I think, they should definitely hire more people to work on the game. Because you know they made a lot of money, so why not hire more people? But at the same time, like you know, you had fun with the game, so like, why are you shitting on it? And then there's definitely like some other games. Like, I mean, I'm not really like a big fighting game fan. I don't really play many fighting games, but I feel like well, from what I have seen though, every time like a fighting game like comes out, I feel like it's like big for like a little bit after it's come out, and then after that, like only the players who like stick around and maybe like play professionally kind of like stick around, obviously. Um, so I always find it when people go like the game is dead. Like I feel like most fighting games kind of just like fall off after like a couple weeks of like the game being out. Maybe that's just me though. And like I said, I don't really play fighting games, so maybe I'm not like the right person to talk about this. Why can't I select it? Oh, I can. But yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like criticism isn't really warranted or like doesn't make any sense, I guess. Especially when it comes to Lethal Company. Like the game was really fun. Um, and yeah, it kind of sucks that it hasn't had an update in a month. But at the same time, you know, there's like mods. If you're really that bored, just download a mod or something. And if you don't want to play with mods, then like, I don't know, play other games. It's gonna get updated. So just like wait, I guess. That's what we're doing. We haven't picked up Lethal Company ever since we started playing Fortnite again. And that's not a bad thing, obviously. It's been a fun thing actually. We've been having a lot of fun with Fortnite. But like that's about it. You don't have to like we'll come back to it once it has an update. I feel like maybe it's like maybe it's because of the way games are now, where like most of like the really big AAA games are kind of like leaning more towards being like live service. Um, so their whole mode like their whole idea is that they're pumping out content for the long haul, you know? And yeah. So I guess when people play those games, they expect to sort of like stick with it um for a very long time. And then when they play a game that isn't, I guess like almost like AAA founded or even that much of like a live service type of game, they kind of just go like no updates, long game died, and then just like shit on it basically. Oops, shit, sorry. But yeah. Even if we never do come back to Lethal Company, it was still a really good game. So I don't really see a use in like shitting on it. It seems dumb to me. I'm focusing on one spec at a time, I think, to like maybe hopefully try to figure out what I'm exactly doing or how I'm gonna like handle this. Seeing if this like method that I'm trying to do even like works well. Because it might not even work well. Because now I have to like use all these like points that I've like made that don't come from like the top of the head and sort of like make them connect with all the other points that I think also need 8 sides. That's my goal, is to make 8 sides on each side, which I have to sort of like be very mindful of like reusing certain vertices. Like this cone here could use like these 2 here, okay, but then it could also use like these 3 here. So what is that? That's 5, and so it needs 3 other points coming from different directions. Maybe even this one, honestly. And I have to sort of like obviously connect it so that like it makes sense. Otherwise, it's gonna look bad. But I mean, like if you look at it now, well, it looks dumb. But yeah, this tube has, what is it? 1, 2, whoops, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. And it's supposed to have like 7, 8. So it's supposed to have 2 more. So this is probably gonna be like 7. This is probably gonna be 8. But yeah, I mean, it's not gonna be like a perfect circle like all the time. I'll try my best to sort of like try to make it look like a perfect circle. Swircle? Circle. But you know, there's only so much you could do. Especially with like how random I'm doing this. But yeah, that's kind of how I feel. If a game is good, just like, it's fine. If it doesn't get like any more updates. Not every game has to go on forever. I feel like if I was a developer, I mean, I did used to develop games, or I guess I tried to. Although I was going to handle things differently, but the way I was going to handle things isn't probably the smartest way to do it. 100%. I think I saw a video on like how to do games, and they were like, don't do this, and I was like, oh great, great, that's what I wanted to do. But basically my idea was to like finish the game, and then once the game was done, I like start working on the DLC while I like start like I guess like sort of kind of advertising the game, which obviously is not how you would want to do things. Um, you'd want to start advertising the game before it's even done, basically. You know, you could start like generating hype around your game. There's also an issue with that, with the fact that like what do you do if there's like bugs in the game? Like you're working on the DLC now. You're no longer working on like the actual like main game. So if there is like a bug, then you have to like basically go back. And what if that like bug like carried into the DLC somehow? There's like a lot of issues like that. I like how this is like so like inflated because the solidify modifier. It makes it look really weird. Told it to go smooth, but I guess because there's like not a lot of points, it kind of starts to become not smooth as we like get closer. Hopefully adding. Right now I'm just adding like one loop cut, just so that like I could sort of like get the relative shape of the hair. But obviously like the same with the bangs too. Once I actually like am happy with how it's looking, I'll add a few, like maybe like a couple more loop cuts per hair strand, just so that like I get, you know, it comes out looking a lot better, I think. But yeah, I'm gonna keep on doing this, by the way. I'm gonna keep on like isolating it so I can see how it looks. Because it's kind of hard to tell, you know, with just like this. There's not a lot of points, so it kind of goes underneath the cone that I'm trying to copy. Ooh, sorry, I'm stretching. Oh, fuck. Sorry. I'm yawning a whole lot. I don't know why. Oh, God. I'm yawning so much, I'm not excited for the car ride to the airport, because that's gonna, I'm gonna, like, pass out. Obviously, I'm not gonna be the one that's driving. I'm gonna be the one who's, like, basically there, um, as, like, an extra person. For a variety of reasons. Also because, you know, driving forward, you have someone. Driving back, you have no one, because they're in the airport, obviously. So I'm basically like the buffer, like the extra person who's like there when coming back, so it's not like as boring. Also, it's like gonna be way later, so as things get darker, it's nice to have someone else there, you know? But I'm not gonna be the one who's driving, which is why it's kind of like, okay, yeah, I could kind of fall asleep. At least when we're going there. When we're coming back, obviously not so much. Um, but yeah. Okay, how am I gonna do this one now? So we have 1, we have 2, we have 3. Here we have 1, 2, 3. We have 4 here. We have 5 here. So now we need 6, 7, 8. So we need 3 more points. So this is obviously 6. This one over here, obviously 7. And a point down here is obviously 8. Basically what I'm doing, I'm trying to basically like find a way to sort of create a circle by being mindful of like what points I have already that I can use to sort of build it out, while also like making new ones that I'll obviously have to use when I do some of the other cones. I like how I call them cones. That's basically what they are, I guess. But like, you know what I mean? They're supposed to be like her hair. But yeah, I mean, nothing else much to talk about. Played a little bit of Helldivers, excited to get back into it. Don't really know how the sample system works. Oh, did I mention that? I think I talked about this. I talked about how the samples, like, I pick them up and I keep on dropping them. The reason why I brought it up, though, was because some of the upgrades require you to have, like, 60 samples. And, like, you could, like, at least from what I saw in one of the missions that I failed at, well, but you could pick up, like, 10 samples in that mission. So it's kind of like, what? Well, I guess if you get all 10, then it takes 6 missions to get all, all 60 samples, but in some missions I get like 3 samples, and it's kind of like, what? I'm supposed to get 60 of this thing, of this stuff? I can't even get like, 2. Might be because I need to do like harder missions, and harder missions like give you like more chances of like getting more samples, but even then still. One thing that I think I saw, which I guess I won't know until it's over, but they're giving you like double XP and some other thing. I forgot what it was. Maybe like more samples or something. I forgot what it was. Because of the server issues. So I think that's good. I think that's really cool. So the times that you do get to play, you progress a lot faster because you know, you don't get a lot of chances to play sometimes. How's that looking? It's kind of looking like Sonic, if I'm being honest. Sonic the Hedgehog. But yeah, other than that, you know, just Fortnite stuff. Playing Fortnite. Embarrassed to say that I've done everything in the battle pass to do in Fortnite. Um that's like how much we've been playing it. So now I'm just like I'm waiting for the next one, which well, I forgot when it was. I think they said March. It's kind of crazy. When we first picked it up, like maybe like a month ago, I was kind of like, oh man, hopefully like the battle pass takes a little bit longer, because I mean I don't know when we started, but I'm not gonna be able to like finish it if it like ends too soon. And now I'm like, it's like mid-February, and I'm like, oh man, I kind of want the battle pass to end because I'm done with it already. It's like really dumb. I think the most difficult cones are gonna be the ones that are like in the middle. Because they have like so much possibilities to like have multiple intersections that it's gonna be a little bit hard to sort of manage them. And right now, I'm not really worrying about the shape because obviously, like I want to like round this out a bit. But obviously, like I want it to be like I want the hair to hover a little bit around above the scalp. So although I am kind of using the scalp in some areas to sort of act as like a snapping point, I'm gonna have to like go back and sort of like edit some of the points so that it's a nice smooth curve for the hair. Let's do this one up here, I think. Because why not? So yeah, that's 1, 2, 3. Oops. 4. 5. I can put it like down here. So I need 6, 7, 8. The 3 more points. 6. 7, 8. Pretty much. Maybe move this one a bit closer. Like that. Try to separate these ones a little bit more apart. And try to bring these points a little bit closer as well. Although this one goes to that one, so maybe this one might be the best one to move a little bit closer. I was trying to use it for this cone here, which might leave it like that. We'll see how it turns out, I guess. And then we'll fix it. Like I said, right now we're just getting like I'm sort of like testing to see if this method even works like all the way down. And if not, then I'll think of something else. Although I hope it does, because I can't think of anything else that we could do to sort of fill out the hair this way. Unless we use some sort of like, I don't know, shrink wrap and just like kind of put a paper over the back of the hair and then just sort of shrink wrap everything. And sort of just pray and hope that it looks good, I guess. I think I have to have it there. I feel like either direction just looks bad. It's too wide. Maybe move it like up. It's not exactly at the tip. I should probably start posting some of my progress, I think. I definitely feel like I should be able to now. As we get closer and closer to the end, I guess. I don't know. I'm doing the same thing, I guess, with the braids, where I kind of just have like points that don't actually like cap out at the end. I'm still not 100% sure what to do with these. I could like I could do like a grid fill maybe, and then just like, oh, maybe that could work actually, and then just have this point like up a bit more, so like I could do like a select or like extrude all these points and then like merge at center, but that's like really messy, I feel like. Why are you freaking out? Why is there like a spiral here? What the hell? Did I do something wrong? Why is this like looped in on itself like that? It's really bizarre. What the hell? Did I do that? Oh, wait, hold on. I'm gonna make sure that these lines go like in the right area, because oh, I don't think they do actually. Wait, or maybe they do? How many points is that? Why am I getting 16 verts? That's not right. There should be 8. Wait, why is there 16 verts? Oh, I doubled it for some reason. I didn't even realize. What the hell? It's still buggy, or it still looks like, at least from like the X-ray view, it does still seem like something's going on with the tip. Everything looks good though. Yeah, all the points are lined up with where they came from. Do the other ones have this issue too? I didn't even realize. Oh, they do. Okay, you know what that is actually? That's a problem with the solidify modifier and nothing else. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, I'll be right back. Let me use the bathroom. I'm back. Alright, let's continue. This is what we're getting, or this is where we're at so far. Okay. So what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I don't know how this is gonna connect to this. That's one thing that I realize there's like a lot of points here. And obviously, like, I need to wrap around 8 points around each of these cones. So obviously I can't use all of these to, like, go into here. That makes zero sense, you know? But yeah, things are gonna look a bit odd, and the way they connect might look a bit odd too. But that's something I'm gonna fix later on when I add maybe more loop cuts and try to, like, make things sort of round out a bit more. The spikes are still gonna be there, but when I started the spikes, when I was thinking of doing the spikes, I thought of adding like a bit of a layer so that it doesn't, like, obviously, like, touch the scalp. I still probably should have done that. If this doesn't work out, then I might do that instead. Sorry. Fuck. Quick. I guess I could connect these two, but then like, then what now? What see ye now? Alright, hold on. Let's do this spike, because I feel like it's gonna help with, like, connecting anything. So it has 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 if I use this one, like, and I bring it, like, maybe, like, in front here. 6, 7, 8. Oh god. Wait, hold on. I have to, like, rearrange some of these points around. Oh yeah, sure. One moment, give me a second. Let me just finish, I guess, doing whatever the hell I'm doing right now. And I'll show you the rest of it. Okay. So yeah, I'm kind of like apologizing it, so I'm kind of like going through and trying to like incorporate it with like the rest of the hair. Um, But yeah, I mean, I already have it kind of like I added the shader so you could kind of like see how it's gonna look a little bit. There's definitely a lot more work that needs to be done for sure. Mm-hmm. Oh, sure. I think it's looking pretty decent at the moment. Yeah, right. It's really cool. To use a mirror for the hair, no, because some parts of the bang. Oh yeah, yeah. For the body and face, 100%. A mirror is used. I think I still have it on. Mirror modifier subdivision. The solidify is just to give it an outline. You could see like there's a black outline in certain angles. Um, how do you do the middle of the body? Oh yeah, sure. Here. Oh well, I have the. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah, there you go. Sorry. So yeah, I connected the face to the body. No, you're good. Yeah, as long as you reset or you apply all the transforms, then the middle's always gonna be like right at the center. Yeah, right. I used what's his name? Uh, Bran, whatever. I'll see if I could get you a link. I used Bran's method of what's it called? Of blocking out the body and then retopologizing it. So I recommend that. Yeah, Bran who sculpts. Here, I have a link. I think this is this is part one of the way he does it. I did not do the sketch though. Um, I found the sketch. There's a website um where you could find some anime like character concepts or character art. Um, and so yeah, I go there. Sometimes you find it there. Sometimes you can find it on the internet if you just look up like the character, and then like look up like I don't know character sheet stuff like that. If you're lucky, you'll find something like this where it has like the front and side views. But yeah, no problem. We have Discord. I do. It should be under the exact same name as my Twitch. All right. But hello, Catless. I see you there. Oh yeah, you could send it. Always happy to see what others are working on. Wait, hold on. I want to see. It's been a minute since I've logged into my the Discord. I want to see if I got some messages from anyone else. I haven't seen Lurkvale. Yeah, right. To answer your question, you outed yourself. Oh shit, that was like fucking 5 days ago. Never mind. Thank you. Hopefully, yeah. I think I really like them too. I'm really happy with how this one's turning out at the moment. I post my VODs, yeah. So every time I stream, I usually try to post it regularly. Yeah, but it is a VOD, so it's like the entirety of the stream. I would like to in the future like cut things down, so there's not like a lot of empty space. I think, yeah, I think I have it linked to my Twitch, and again, it should be under the same name. I've made everything under the same name. I am putting it in a playlist, but I haven't updated it in a minute. But yeah, you could see my progress from start to finish in the VODs. Or I guess it's start until now. Yeah, go ahead. Um, if you need any help with like anything that I do, because I always forget to turn on. I have like a way to capture like the keys that I press, although it's not working right now. Oh wait. Okay, now it is. I should probably turn that on a lot more. But yeah, if you need help, because sometimes I like use references that you don't see on screen. Or not references, but just like things to help me out. You could always just come here and ask, and I'll be happy to show you. I do have like a list of like links that I use when it comes to like making models that I'm always happy to sort of share. That's cool. Yeah, you don't have to speak. I'm very happy with lurkers as well. Lurking is also allowed and very very much encouraged, I guess. Hmm. No, you're good. You're good. You're good. Yeah, thank you. Can't wait to be done with the hair. We're getting there, slowly but surely. Yeah, that's what I did with these bits in the back. They're all made with paths, but I'm trying to remesh it so that it all is under like one mesh. Yeah, it's really hard to work with sometimes, and it's a lot of work. I'm still not very used to making hair, but I'm learning. Slowly but surely, again. Alright, where was I? I was back here. Yeah, it's definitely weird sometimes, trying to work with curves. it could be hard to sort of get the results you're basically looking for, I guess. Yeah, yeah. Specifically, like the ends of the curve. For some reason, you move a little bit, and suddenly, like the curve rotates on itself. I want to see how I can. Oh, that works actually. I don't know if I'm gonna do that though. I would like to add like a loop clip here. I guess add that another one. Yeah, it's definitely like a very long process to make models. I don't know how long I've been doing this one, but it definitely has been more than like 2 weeks. Especially if you want to go all the way with like rigging and stuff as well. All that stuff is very, very time consuming. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to be too complicated. Um, oh yeah, that helps, right? Having a better PC definitely helps a lot. Less crashes sometimes. Mm-mm-mm. How do I handle this? I'm trying to think. Yeah, right. It's definitely very different once you have like a better PC. That's good, I think. I keep dreaming of a rack full of compute servers. A whole computing setup just to load up blenders. Progress sounds better. Oh no, I got what you meant. You don't gotta worry. Mm-hmm. Okay, so what is this? It's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need 4 more. 6, 7, 8. Yeah, right. It's good that it's free. It's a really good tool. And the fact that it's free is even better. Yeah, right. I haven't even touched like simulating like anything crazy. Very simple like cloth simulation. I couldn't imagine simulating like something like water or something. I feel like my computer would explode. Mm, 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 mm. I did a render, but anyway, she's done it. Didn't finish it yet. Yeah, I haven't really animated much of anything. I definitely do wanna. I mentioned, I think the other day, that I was watching someone stream and they were animating something. What was it again? It was I can't remember the name of. I think it's something like the open installations run on CPU that makes my desktop hate its Yeah, I don't even know how I would do it. I think yeah, I'm not too sure how the animation process works when it comes to Blender, or I guess in any case, I haven't really animated anything ever. Oh shit. Yeah, right. A lot of patience. But what if both your CPU and GPU are bad? Then you're screwed at that point. Not much you could do. Not much you could do at that point. Okay, this point's gonna be interesting, I think. Yeah. Gotta pick the one that's newer, I guess. Or better in that regard. Okay, so this one has one, two, three. Don't think I'm gonna count this one as four, although I can. Four. Oh, five. This one could be six, but seven would have to be here, then eight would have to be down here. The issue is that now there's this one here. I don't know where to put this one. I could make it a triangle. I'm gonna leave it empty for now. I would like to in the future. I guess like this is something that like everyone who touches Blender kind of does. I guess, or I guess someone who like does content on Blender. I would like to do a sort of like step-by-step tutorial on on like making a character or something. Guide you through the steps that I take. But that's like much later, I think. Once I'm actually like good and I don't take like forever trying to decide how I'm gonna do like the hair or something like that. Alright, I think it's good. I think early on when I was streaming, my idea was to do that while streaming. Like like dedicate a day in the week. To basically like try to make like a model. Um and then like answer questions of those who are like watching. And I assume are following along. At least that's what I would think in my head. But I don't know how like messy that would be. I guess it depends on like how many people are watching. Because at some point it's kind of like hard to answer all the questions everyone is asking like similar ones. Yeah, there's not much else I could do here, but like I have to make this triangle. And then obviously I'd post it on YouTube as well. So then other people who maybe are like late, I guess if you think of it like in school terms, um, just like watch the video to catch up, or yeah, I don't know what else I was gonna say there. You could ask questions and stuff like that. Yeah, there would be like a dedicated time, maybe at the beginning or at the end of the stream, where you could people could like ask questions, maybe even based off like the videos. If I like post like stream and edit the videos like at the like same time. What is that? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like this is very small. Maybe I can move this a little bit inward. Although I like the position of that. That's basically how I learned. Was just like following this guy's tutorial as he like did it step by step everything. And just basically followed along, took notes, uh nice little community thing. It'd kind of be like, I guess, in a way, like the donut, but like the community's donut. It definitely has to be like something that like I have to like sort of work or like maybe do it like beforehand. I can't like I mean I could like do it like improvisation or something. Oops. Okay, we're getting there. I wonder if like these smaller bits will make things hard because of how like the density of the points that they're using is a lot. I wonder how that's gonna transfer over to some of like these bigger pieces. Because right now like this big piece is touching like 6, which means 7 has to be like over here and 8 has to be like over here. And this side's just gonna be like populated with a bunch of points. That's one issue that I see with these like smaller. Smaller strands of hair. Alright, give me 1 second. I will be right back. Be. There, I'm back. Okay. Let's continue. All right. Okay. But this one, I already talked about this one, right? Yeah, it's 6. So 7 would have to be like here. 8 would have to be like here. Right to like look good. Yeah, I mean, not much else to say. Helldivers, got it yesterday, tried it for a bit. Seems fun. Can't wait to play more of it, I guess. Might play it on stream. Not today, though, because, like I said, I gotta go at around maybe a bit earlier, 6, because I have to go take someone to the airport. So no gaming tonight, sadly. We'll have the Infinite Factory tomorrow, most likely. Oh, okay, never mind. What the hell? Is it like broken? Did I not? Oh, wait, one of the fit isn't filled in. The issue is, can I fill it in? I think I can. I think it's... Is that good? I think... Okay, now it's fixed. Nope, not subdivide. Oh, that's probably how I subdivided last time. I was trying to smooth it out, and instead I hit the subdivide button. Which one was I doing again? Oh, this one. How did you start doing the hair with the vertices? Well, first of all, I made the hair, not this part here, but I made like, you know, I made like parts of the hair or whatever out of curves. And then, oop, shit. I spawned in a single vertex. And then using like snapping tools and maybe even like, you know, subdivision modifier. Not subdivision, sorry, shrink wrap modifier. Yeah, these are curves. So all the bang bits are curves. Yeah, and right now I'm just remeshing it so that it all is one combined piece instead of multiple little pieces. Jeez. But yeah, it does take some time to do the remesh, because as you could see, it is coming along. And I'm going to add more loop cuts to make it look better as well afterwards. As I slowly work my way down the hair. Alright, which one should I do next? I could do this big one here. What am I looking at? Okay, so this hair has 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mm-mm-mm. Wait, what? Okay, dang. Oh, this one's just really close, I guess. Because it's smushed a little bit. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. Yeah. I don't know if we're gonna be able to finish it today because it is almost 5. And like I said, I have to go like at 6, but we're probably gonna leave earlier than 6. Maybe around like 5 something. I don't know. Just FYI or heads up. It could come at a moment's notice, basically. Which one should I do next? I think I started already looking at this one. Let's actually do this one next. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh. I was also thinking how I should shape the hair because from the references, you can't really see how spiky it is. Because the spikes are kind of shown by like this shading method, which I really like. And so what I was thinking was I could make like, I don't know how well this would look. I give it a try. But I want sort of like the top parts of the spikes to have like this lighter yellow. And the bottom of the spikes to have like this sort of darker yellow. And of course, like these bottom spikes here, they're all covered in this darker yellow, so probably gonna like go that way as well. Yeah, I have to think about it because all this shading here is very like situational. Like the reason it looks like this is because of the angle of her face, and this is a model that's gonna always be changing its angle. So I need to make sure that the shading looks good in every angle. Much to think about still. Okay, let's do this one. It kind of reminds me of a bit like, maybe it's a bit of a weird reference, but it reminds me a bit of Minesweeper. Or maybe, yeah, with like the more I finish, and this one has 6, so that means that I only need to like come up with like two points now, instead of like multiple. 7, 8. Bit of a random comparison. 5, 6, 7, 8. What a strange shape it turned out to be. I don't know why. Seems strange. That one definitely needs more loop cuts. Hmm. What is that? 7? Wait, no, I won't use that. I won't use this one. There might be another triangle here. Because, yeah. It is 8. Okay. Once everything is converted into, or once all the the cones have been remashed, I guess, I'll go back and sort of fix things, make things look smoother, of course. I think I already said this. But of course, right now, I'm just getting it done. afterwards is the cleaning phase, I guess. You want to think about it in phases. Hmm. Hmm. I know my throat feels weird. Okay, so let's look at this big piece. As one, two, I'll probably make this like three. This could be four. Okay, I'm really happy with these five. Something has happened here. I guess this could be six. But then that means I have to be a triangle here. It's fine. We have, what is it, like, this is our second triangle. So I think we're doing pretty alright. That's as many triangles as we've gotten so far. We'll see how worse it gets, I guess. And what is this? This is, oh, this is seven? I thought it was six. Alright, well, this is seven, so 8 has to be like the medium point, like right here. Okay.
Hmm.
Oh god. Hmm. These small pieces definitely do complicate things. Because you look at this small one, it's connected to like maybe one, two, three, three. This one has to be four, right? Six. But yeah, that means that like this parts of this really big one is connected to like these two that are like really close to each other. So I don't know how that's gonna turn out. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to go back and fix a lot of these points. I might even help to sort of like retopologize the retopology. Once the actual like mesh is done. It'll allow me to sort of clean up a lot more. Now that I have like a mesh that I can sort of use as a sort of basis or something to work off of. We'll see though. We're not even done yet. We're like maybe halfway there. I'd assume. I don't want to do this sides ones here. They're a bit close together though. I don't do that now. Who's that? 1, 2, 3. Make this 4, 5, 6. 8. Oh, wait, I need to sneeze. Ooh, that was a big one. Okay, so here we have 5. So I need to plot out 6, 7, 8. 3 more points. This can be 6. This one can be 7. And I guess like this one down here can be 8. Kind of leaning towards doing like these bottom bits. I don't know how to do this because I was thinking like, oh, if I do the bottom bits, then I'm sort of like cornering all the ones in the middle, or the ones that yeah are in the center that I haven't done yet. So I could sort of like start outlining how it's gonna like connect. But I feel like that's maybe I should do the middle ones first though, because then if there's any mess ups, then they're gonna be towards like the corners or the ends of the hair, not in the middle. I think that way is better. Just work my way down, like I've been doing, instead of surrounding the mesh and working my way inwards, because then that could cause problems, I think. Alright, let me check something. I'm gonna check my, nothing much to see. It has been a minute since I've tweeted something. I guess that's why I said today that, now would be like a good time to start posting some like progress pics or something. Hmm. Alright. 1 second. I'm going to use the bathroom yet again. Probably for the last time, though. For today. BRB. Alright, I'm back. Sorry. Alright, so I think it makes sense for this next big one to be the next one we do. So this one has 1, 2, 3, 4. If I make this a triangle, otherwise it's 5. Alright, actually we can use that one. Okay, good. No triangle needed. I think, though, this is the last strand, or I guess whatever, cone that I'm going to be doing, because it is almost 6. I am supposed to go soon. But I think for today, good progress. We should be able to finish this tomorrow, I hope. And yeah, hopefully tomorrow I shouldn't have anything in mind for me to do, so we could, you know, do the regular, uh, Infinite Factory. Maybe at some point play Helldivers on stream. Give it a try, see if it looks good, if it runs well while streaming. If it does, might play more of it. Even though they are still having server issues. But like I said, this morning I logged in without having to wait at all, which was really nice. A breath of fresh air. But yeah, this is our progress for today. We're back. Very spiky. We are missing, what is this, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, maybe 15 of the spikes left to do. 15 spikes. That shouldn't be too hard to do for tomorrow. After I'm done with all the spikes, like I said, I want to smooth out the hair. I feel like it goes up too much in the front. I want to smooth this out. And obviously once all the spikes are done, I'll be able to see what exactly I need to work on with the back of the hair to, you know, make it flow or make it look good in general. Um, then yeah, after the hair is done, what else do I need to do? After the hair is done, I want to work on the hood of the witch outfit. I want to see if I'm able to make a shape key that makes it go up and makes it come down, or if I should create two separate objects for the hood, one that's up, one that's down, depending on which one, looks better. Uh, and also, the hood has like a little eye detail on the side of the hood, so if it looks good when it's up and when it's down, then I'll keep it. If it doesn't look good and maybe because, I have to move some points around, it looks stretched, then it might be better to instead make two objects. And because of the way the what? The shader works, they should look good regardless. Like they should like seamlessly connect the hood and like I guess the rest of the witch outfit. It should seamlessly look connected because of the way the shader looks. It's very like one color. Um, as long as I mean right now it doesn't have a solidify modifier to have like an outline. I don't think I will give it an outline. I think it looks fine as is, but yeah, like I was saying, it should look good. Even if it was disconnected, there shouldn't be like any sort of visible like line that shows the disconnection because of the way the shader works. Alright, so yeah, that is it for today, guys. I gotta go. Hope you have a wonderful day. Have a good rest of your day, rest of your evening, wherever you are. Yeah, I'm gonna go now. Bye 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 bye.